Hey friend, it's Mesha with the Golden Nugget of the Day to help you along your way. I took a week off, so I'm so happy to see you all today. I can't rightfully say that I am rested, but I believe that I'm a little refreshed. I feel my second wind. I feel like I can go on just a little bit longer. So I encourage you all to do the same thing because listen, sometimes just working all the time, doing, just becoming a busybody takes us off of our focus. Sometimes we need to step back and refocus. Take a look again at what God promised us. Take a look again at what we're trying to get to, because just working can sometimes wear us down. It can hinder us. It can distract us and deter us and take our minds off of the main thing. But the Bible gives us an example today. It tells us who we need to look at for an example of how to make it to the finish line. Go with me to Hebrews, the 12th chapter, and we'll read verse 2. All right? King James Version today. Read with me. It says, "Looking unto Jesus, the author and finisher of our faith, who for the joy that was set before him endured the cross, despising the shame, and is set down at the right hand of the throne of God." That is our example to how do we get to the promise. We look to what Jesus did. The verse prior to that, verse 1, tells us that we need to lay aside every weight and the sin which doth so easily beset us. That thing that hinders us, that deters us, that distracts us. Lay that stuff aside. Don't pay it any attention, but keep your focus and pay attention to how Jesus did it. What did Jesus show us in this verse? He showed us that he was the author and finisher of our faith. How does Jesus author and finish our faith? Another version says he is the perfecter of faith. Author, he started it. He is the starter of faith, and he finished it. He ended it. He perfected it. How did he perfect faith? This is how he did it. Who for the joy that was set before him, he knew what his finish line was. What did he do in knowing where his finish line was? He endured the cross, despising the shame. Jesus knew what all he was going to have to go through. He knew that this wasn't going to be an easy, a simple task, but he kept in mind the finish line. He kept the finish line, the place that he wanted to get to in sight. He endured the cross, despising the shame. And what happened with him doing all of that? Now he is set down at the right hand of the throne of God. He is in that very place that he set out to be, at the right hand of the throne of God, that hand of authority, that hand of power, that hand of blessings. That's where he is. He set out to do it, and he did it. He made it. So let's use him as our example. Don't let anything hinder you. Don't let anything hijack your plan. Follow the plan. Look to Jesus. Look to what he did, and let's continue to go forward. We know that this road is not going to be easy, but we also know that the finish is oh so sweet. So stay the course, people of God. Continue to run this race because the finish line is in sight. Don't give up. Lay aside all that stuff that's trying to hinder you and keep running, because you will make it. You will get to the finish line. I love y'all. Let's talk next week.